In a move that could only be described as quintessentially Trumpian, our ever-innovative former president has taken yet another bold step into the realm of political theater by signing an executive order that's causing quite the ruckus. Yes, folks, Donald Trump, in his infinite wisdom and unparalleled knack for drama, has decided to overhaul the nation's election system. Because, of course, what could possibly go wrong with that? This new order, which some might say reads like a wish list for would-be autocrats, is already facing two legal challenges. Yes, two. The Democratic National Committee, along with a brigade of other Democratic leaders, has filed a complaint, clearly not appreciating the creative genius behind Trump's latest attempt to secure our elections. They, along with the Campaign Legal Center and the State Democracy Defenders Fund, are all asking the court to block this order, claiming it to be, oh, what's the term again? Ah, yes, illegal. Now let's delve into the juicy details of this executive masterpiece. Among its many innovative features, the order proposes radical changes on how Americans register to vote and cast their ballots. The Democrats' lawsuit is quick to point out that these changes could disenfranchise lawful voters. But let's be honest, who needs fair elections when you can have elections that favor you, right? It's not like democracy hinges on the idea that every vote counts equally or anything. The lawsuit also raises concerns about the order's proof-of-citizenship requirement for voter registration and its new ballot deadline rules. Apparently, some pesky legal experts are arguing that these demands might violate the U.S. Constitution. But really, when has the Constitution ever stopped Trump from pursuing his grand visions? After all, he's aiming for a third term, and as we all know, the rule of law is merely a suggestion in the grand Trumpian scheme of things. In a Truth Social post, because where else would one announce such monumental news, Trump boasted that this executive order is the most far-reaching action ever taken to secure our elections. And why shouldn't he? It's not like the U.S. Election Assistance Commission, an independent agency, actually has a say in how elections should be run. Clearly, they just didn't get the memo that Trump is the ultimate authority on all things electoral. But wait, there's more. The order also involves the government's beloved cost-cutting arm, the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. This is the same department that's been accused of using data sharing requirements to cross-reference federal data with state voter lists. Democrats are crying foul, claiming it violates privacy rights and increases the risk of harassment based on false suspicions of voter ineligibility. But let's be real, privacy is so last century, and who doesn't love a good witch hunt now and then? Interestingly, some Republican states are all in favor of Trump's order. They argue it could help curb voter fraud and give them access to federal data to maintain their voter rolls. Because clearly, nothing says efficient governance like a federal big brother watching over your every electoral move. If this order is upheld, election officials and voters alike are in for a treat. State officials will need to scramble to comply, spending precious time and money to buy new voting systems and educate voters on the new rules. And let's not forget the confusion for voters, especially with the proof of citizenship requirement. Millions of eligible Americans might find themselves disenfranchised simply because they don't have the right documents handy. But hey, who needs an inclusive democracy when you have efficiency as your guiding star? In Kansas, a proof of citizenship requirement was in place for 3 years before it was mercifully overturned. During that time, nearly 30,000 individuals were prevented from registering, almost all of whom were U.S. citizens. But as we know, statistics can be so misleading, can't they? Surely the disenfranchisement of thousands of citizens is a small price to pay for the illusion of security. Now, dear viewers, what do you think? Is this executive order a necessary step to secure our elections, or just another chapter in the never-ending saga of Trumpian absurdity? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're at it, why not hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up? After all, staying informed and entertained is more important than ever in these delightfully chaotic times. So as we navigate this new era of electoral innovation, let's keep our wits about us and our sense of humor intact. Because if there's one thing we've learned, it's that in the world of Trump, reality is often stranger and funnier than fiction.